Hello everyone, how are you all doing this Wednesday? Hope you're keeping well. I am back to record another little workout. So again, you need your dumbbells, your mat, and maybe your chair on one of them if you struggle with doing lunges. You can have your chair there to support you for a little bit of balance. We're going to work for 8 reps today because it is a tough little one. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises, and in that we'll have a superset, and then we have 3 core exercises which we will do for 8 reps as well. We're going to try and keep it just nice and smooth going out the whole way. So we have squat to press, we have your dumbbells for that one, push-ups, split lunge. If you struggle with that one, you can use one dumbbell and hold on to your chair. Then we have a superset of our lateral, our front and our fly, and then we have our single leg deadlift. Okay, so I'm going to bring that one in today. And then for the core exercises, I will try and simplify them if you can't go on the floor for ones that you can do standing. Okay, so as per usual, we're going to start off with our little warm-up. It doesn't have to change that much. You're just warming up before you start, then the workout, and then the little cool down. Okay, so we're going to start off by hooking that knee into the chest. So for 4, if you want to walk with this one, you can. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay, into those windmills. So we're going to go up, look at the little hand, watch the back. If you have to bend the knee, that's okay, like me. And right up, okay, straight into the shoulders. So we're going to go 4, 3, 2, and 1, and back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Into our little knee circle. So 4 each way. 3, 2, and 1, and then switch, full rotation. 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Okay, into our nice rotation. So I want you to fill the belly here, and then breathe out, engage it here, squeezing it in here, and exhale, breathing out. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. We're going to touch that floor and up on the tiptoes, right up. 4, and up. For 3, for 2, 1 more. Right up, good. From there around that word, it's just 2 each way, and switch. For 1 and for 2, leaving our hands up. We're going to sit down, leave them up as long as you can, release down, look up. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Into the shoulders, right back. 3, 2, and 1, and forward. 3, 2, and 1. So your butt kicks, you can go a bit faster if you want. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Let's go for 5 body weight squats just to warm up. So 5. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Breathe out, go, just alternate. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Across the body. 4, for 3, 2, and for 1. Our rotations, just 2 each way. 1 full circle, and 2, and switch. 1, and for 2, and relax. Okay, so our first one is going to be our squat to press. You're going to hold your 2 dumbbells, you're going to squat down, and we're going to press up, okay? Then we have our push-ups. Remember, you can do them on your wall, taking your 3 feet steps out. 1, 2, 3, in the position, pushing the elbows back. Your worktop, your sink, your couch, something that's secure. We have a split lunge then, holding 2 dumbbells. Again, if that's too much, you can hold one, hold on to your chair. You're going to bring one leg behind, you're going to come right down and right back up. Okay, if you're holding 2 dumbbells, just freestanding. And then we have our lateral, front and fly as a superset. So we're going to come out for lateral, then front, and then we're going to fly out to the side, okay? And then our last one is a single leg deadlift. So again, you can hold 1 dumbbell or 2. So if I'm going to be standing on my left leg, slightly bent, I'm going to hold my dumbbells and I'm going to bring this leg behind. Where I fully feel that little pull on the back of the hamstring here, I come right back up. You may feel a bit wobbly on this one. So we're coming down, picking that spot, and then slowly right back up, nice and controlled, squeezing the bum at the top, okay? We'll get through that circuit and then we'll do our core exercises at the end, okay? So starting off with that squat to press. So again, pick dumbbells that feel comfortable. If you're not using 2, you can always use 1. You can squat down with 1 and you can press it up. Otherwise, we're going to have 1 each side of our shoulder. Okay, resting on the shoulder. We're going to do 8 little reps, okay? So getting ready. We'll have a breather in between. Okay, so I'm going to go 3, 2, and 1. So squat and 8. Bring them back to the shoulders then. 7, and then down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more for 8, and take your breather. Great work. Okay, rest those down. Taking a breather because we're going to go into our push-ups next. So remember, if you're doing your push-ups on the floor, you're doing your kneeling ones, make sure you have your mat. So remember, hands are further than shoulder width. You can keep the feet tucked in, locking the elbows, coming down and right back up. So we're not in here doing this, knees right behind, saving ourselves from falling, engaging the elbows in, right down and right back up. If you want to make it harder, you can do the full ones, that little lean forward, right down and right back up, or else just stick with your wall. So again, we're going to work for 8 little reps. So getting ready for our 8 push-ups. I'm going to do full ones. You stay in the knees, or you can do half and half if you want. 4 and 4. Okay, so 3, 2 and 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2 more, last 1, and take a breather. Well done. Okay, great. Take your time now. Our next is going to be our split lunge. So what we're going to do on the first round, we're going to do 8. We'll come back, we'll do the second round, and on the third round we're doing 4 and 4 with no break, okay? So take your time, making sure now the dumbbells are not too heavy. We're going to go for 8 reps. Split little lunge coming up. So I'm going to bring my right leg behind, okay? Making sure my position is okay, making sure I have the right footwear on, which I don't. Okay, so I'm going to bend that knee right down for 8. So in 3, 2 and 1. So 8 and squeeze. 7, 6, 5. For 4, great work, nearly there. For 3, breathe out the top. For 2, last little 1, and take a breather. Well done. Okay, dropping those down. So making sure now for our next one that you hold lighter weights, because we're going to do our lateral, our front and our fly, and it's going to be, what I'm going to do there is I'm going to do 4 reps on each. So 4, 8, 12, it'll be all together. I'm not going to do 8, 8 and 8 because it'll be way too much. So we're going to do 4 lateral, 4 front and 4 fly. So what I mean by that is you're going to go 4 lateral, 4 of those, 4 front, and then remember, bending the knees, closing the car door, hugging the shoulders back, wall to wall, little bend on the way out just to your shoulder height. 4 flies, okay? So we're going to do 4 lateral, 4 fly, 4 front, 4 fly. Okay, getting ready. So remember that little bend, that corner to corner. So 3, 2 and 1. So we'll fly to the second round because we know the exercises. 4, 3, 2, last 1, up to 4 front, just shoulder height. 4, breathe out for 3, 2, last 1, into our flies. Close the car door with the bum, chest parallel. 3, 2 and 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a breather, okay? Just think it'd be a bit too much to do 8 altogether of those. We'll stick with the 4, 4 and 4. So our next one then is going to be our single leg deadlift. So remember, I'm going to have my left leg solid here. I'm going to hold my dumbbells, going to pick that spot, slight bend in my knee. I'm going to come right back up then. You can rest the foot if you want on the floor, it's harder to keep it up. Picking that spot, slight bend, and right back up, okay? So we're going to go for 8 reps. Again, on the second round, we'll do 8 on the opposite, and then on the final round, we will do 4 and 4. So 3, 2 and 1. So you can bring it down to the front if you want, and up. 8. Breathing out, these are tough now. 7. Picking that spot. 6, that little bend in the leg that's standing. Good, 4 done. Even I'm a bit wobbly, that's it. For 3. Good. 2 more. Slight bend as you're going down. 1 more. And relax. Okay, so if you're struggling with that one, have your chair handy and just use one, okay? So have your chair, you're holding on to it here, okay, and you can do the same thing. So if I'm keeping my right leg straight, you can come down and come right back up, okay? Use your chair to hold on, okay, just in case you feel a little bit wobbly. Same on the opposite side, okay? Just hold it, one dumbbell, come down, and then come right back up, okay? So come down, holding it in my right, keeping my left leg slightly bent, that leg going behind. Doesn't have to go too far, just in that position, that alignment, and right back up, okay? So take your time, that one is challenging. So we're going back to our squat to press again now. So we'll sail through this one. 8 squat to press, 8 push-ups, split lunge on the opposite side, lateral front fly, and single leg deadlift on the opposite side, okay? So we're getting ready now for 8 little reps. So going in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Power up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And take your breather, great work, okay. Clock is ticking there. Get ready then for our little push-ups. And again, we're going to do 8 reps. Okay, so take your time now. And then that split lunge. So remember, have your push-up position, whatever way you're doing them. We're going in 5 seconds now. Okay, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So 8 push-ups. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, last one, and take your breather, great work. Okay, take a breather, we're going back to that split lunge. This time on the opposite side, I'll be bringing my left behind this time. Okay, so take your breather, whether you need 30 seconds or 45, take your little time, okay, whatever feels comfortable for you. So get in my position. I'm going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8 reps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3, 2 more. Last little one. And take a breather. 8 solid reps on that one. Okay, great work. Having a breather. Back now to our 4 lateral front and our 4 fly. Okay, and then we have that single leg deadlift, that dodgy one again. It's okay if you feel wobbly, it's all about practice for that one, okay? Take your time, we're going to go in 10 seconds now. 4 lateral, 4 front and 4 fly. It's a mouthful. 3, 2, and 1. 4 corner to corner, slowly down, really touching the legs. 3, for 2, last one, up to the front, 4, 3, 2, 1, bend the knees, close the car door, 3, 2, and 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a breather, great work, okay. Back to that single leg deadlift, the one that I do struggle with. We'll get there, okay, if we don't try. So again, making sure this time I'm going to keep my right leg solid, bring them down, bring that leg behind, slight bend as I'm coming down. When I feel that pull on the back of the hamstring of this leg, I don't go any further, I come right back up, or else I pull a muscle. Okay, so getting ready in 3, 2, and 1. So picking my spot, little bend. 8. Do without the weights if it's too much. 2, done. Breathe out on the way up. 3, 4, 5. You're going to feel it on the hamstring and on the quad. 6. These are tough. 7, don't overstretch it. 1 more for 8. And relax. Okay, take a breather. They are challenging, those ones. Okay, so nice little breather again. And we've got 1 more circuit to go. So again, we're going to do squat to press, push up, split lunge. This time be 4 and 4 each side. Sticking with the lateral front 4, and then the single leg deadlift, it'll be 4 and 4. And then we're going to go straight into our core exercises, sticking with 8 little reps, okay? So if it's a thing that you can't do them on the floor, I'll give you an alternative exercise as best I can. Okay, so getting ready again. In 10 seconds, go back to our squat to press again. So in 8 seconds, last time doing this one, locking those feet in. 3, 2, and 1. 8. Get the hard one out of the way now. 2. Breathe out at the top. 3. Halfway. 4. 5. For 6. For 7. Last one for 8. And take a breather. Great work. Okay, that was tough. Taking that small breather. Back to our push-ups again. Take your time now, 20 seconds rest. So remember, hands are further than shoulder width. You're locking those elbows in. If you're doing them on the knees, just bring the knees behind the hips and you're coming right down. And just go to where it feels good. Even if you just bend to here and right back up, watching that lower back. If it's too much and you start to struggle, come right down to the floor. Reset the hands, but you're pushing up with the hands. You want to watch that lower back. You don't want to be coming up and doing this with the lower back, okay? You really, really want to watch that. Okay, getting our little position, last 8. Locking my elbows in. You want to keep the feet a bit wide, that's okay if you're doing full ones. 3, 2, and 1. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, last one. And take a breather, well done. Okay, push-ups done. Split lunge, 4 and 4 on this one. Okay, so I'm going to switch over after 4, so take your time. Take your little drink if you have it there handy. Okay, take your time now. So going 4 and 4. Getting ready now. I'm going to bring that right leg behind. 3, 2, and 1. So 4. 3, 2, last one, and we're going to switch. Take your time switching, there's no panic. Take your time getting the right position first. 4, 3, for 2, last one, and take a breather. Great work. Okay, split lunge done. That was 4 and 4. Now with our lateral front and fly. And then those single leg deadlifts, and again we're going to do 4 and 4 on each side. Going in 10 seconds now, and then we have our 3 core exercises. Okay, getting ready. Take your time, that's that corner to corner. Relaxing them here, barely touching on the way down, nice and slow, just to your shoulder height. So 3, 2, and 1. So 4, breathe down to the top. 3, lead with the upper arm. 2, last one. Up to front, shoulder height, barely touching the legs. Make sure they're not too heavy on the lower back. 2 more. Last one. Into our fly. 4 reps. For 2. Last one. And take a breather. Great work. Okay, so we have our little single leg deadlift. 4 and 4, and like that you might be a little bit wobbly. Like me, I find that when the left is down, definitely a lot more wobblier. Okay, so again we're going to start with 4 and then switch, taking our time to the opposite side. And again, make sure you have the right shoes on, not like me with the canvas ones, they can not enough support. Okay, so 3, 2, and 1. Slight bend in my left. When I feel that, pull right back up. 4, Drop the foot like me if you feel a bit wobbly. Breathe out at the top. Make sure you're bending that knee on the way down. 3 done on this side. 1 more for 4. And now we're gently going to switch to the opposite side. Get in that position. Getting ready for 4, that bend and up. Watch the hamstring, don't overstretch it, go to where it feels comfortable. 2 more. These are tough. Little bend. That's it, last 1. Slowly up, finish the full rep and take a breather. Great work, okay. Single leg deadlift, great. Okay, taking a full 60 on the clock. All right, I'm going to take a full 60. I'm going to go through the core exercises. If you have a very light dumbbell at home, you can use it for the first one. We're going to be on the floor. We're going to be doing our elbow to our knee. But if you're at home and you can't go to the floor, I just want you to cross over with the dumbbell here in the left. You're crossing over to the right knee. Okay, and then you can switch to the opposite side because we're going to be doing 8 reps. We're going to be lying down on the ground, then we're going to do a little cross up crunch. We're going to have our feet crossed. I'll do that. So again, you can go a bit heavier on your dumbbell. And what you can do there is you can do your side crunch, keeping it to the side, and then switching to the opposite side, okay? If that's too much, just do your double one. Okay, nice and controlled. And then we have our plank tap. So we're going to be on our plank position. We're going to tap out to the side. So you can do your plank up against the wall and tap your foot out. Taking your 3 feet out in the position, elbows against the wall, and you can tap either side, okay? We're going to be working for 8 reps. We're going to go through the floor ones next. So again, you don't need a dumbbell for the floor ones. Okay, just if you're standing to make it a little bit harder. So for our core ones, what we're going to do is you're going to do your little single leg. So you're going to be lying down. I'm going to keep my left knee bent, okay? I'm going to straighten my right. I'm going to come up and keep that leg straight. Okay, keeping that leg straight off the floor. If it's too much, tap the floor. If the leg feels a bit heavy, tap it down, otherwise it's harder to keep it up. Then we'll be switching to the opposite side, okay? Then we have our little crunch here. We lie down. You're going to crunch up and right back down. Crunch up and right back down. If that's too much, just drop the feet to the floor and just do your little crunch. And then our last one's going to be our plank tap. When we're in the plank position, you're going to tap the floor to the side, okay? Nice and controlled. So I'm just going to turn this over a small bit. Okay, perfect. So again, take your time with these. If your neck feels a bit sore, just come back in when you're ready, okay? So we're going to do our single leg, 8, breathe there, and then we go to the opposite side, okay? So 3, keeping my left knee bent, 3, 2, and 1, 8, 7, keeping it off the floor, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax it down, take a little breather. We're going to switch to the opposite side now and get that one done. So give it 10 seconds rest there. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So 8, 7, sticking with our 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reset it right back down again. Okay, great work. So now what we have is our little sit-up crunch. We're going to cross our legs at the top to make it a tad little bit harder. Okay, so crossing them up, just the hands gently at the side, don't pull on the neck if you want. It's harder to keep it up and not go the full way down, but if your neck is sore, rest the head down. 3, 2, and 1, 8. Breathe out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, great work. And take a breather, rest it down. That's it, relax the neck if you have to for a couple of minutes. That's it, or a couple of seconds, not a couple of minutes. We'd be here all day if we did minutes, wouldn't we? We would be asleep. Okay, take your time now. We're going back now for one more. Okay, so 3, 2, and 1. 8, 7, breathe out, 6, 5, 4, engage the core at the top, 3, 2, last one, and take a breather. Great work. Okay, so we have our little plank tap coming up next, okay? So remember now that plank position, and you're going to tap to the side. If that gets too much, just stay in your plank. We're going to do 8 alternating, okay? Getting ready? Okay, in 3, 2, and 1. So tap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a breather. Okay, one little one to go. So again, our plank tap, and then we do our little cool down. So great little workout. I really enjoyed that. Try just to keep it simple, because I know some of those exercises can be quite hard. So I like to bring it back to 8 reps. And if you feel that the 8 reps is too much, just come back to 6 and progress yourself the next time if you feel like doing it. Sometimes, like if we're doing 12 on the likes of that with squat, press and push-ups, it can get a bit too much. And especially you can get too much for your headspace, thinking, oh, this is too hard, I just can't be bothered. So bring it back to whatever feels comfortable for in here, okay? So again, last little one for 8 again. 3, 2, and 1. Plank position, 8 to tap. 7, not too wide. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and our little 1. And take a little breather. Brilliant. I really enjoyed that, and I hope that you do too if you get to do it. I'm looking at the clock here. By the time we have the cool down done, it'll be 30 minutes. And I think we can all fit 30 minutes once a week. Can't wait to do something into our week. Okay, so we'll do a small cool down. So take your time getting back up. Make sure that your mat is not slippy when you're getting up, just to move it straight out of the way. And turn the phone around, and we'll keep our cool down just like we always do, nice and simple, okay? Take your time now. So we're going to reach right up first of all, and then I'll bring the head in between. 3, 2, and 1. Keep them locked, and bring the right behind the left, and just come over to that left hand side, to the center, and right down. Right back up again, left behind the right. That's it. Over to the right, and right back down to that center. Keep the feet there, right foot forward and the hands locked. Down behind, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Sit right back. That's it, and the opposite. Release that to the front, to overhead, to down behind, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and to sit right back. Brilliant work. Okay, so bring those arms right out, nice deep breath in. Exhale, looking over to my left, to the center. Breathe out. That nice hug. And that nice hug the opposite side. Nice and controlled. That's it, okay. So again, what we want to do is come right down to the center if you can. Keep the hands just nice and slow going down. Good. Let them hang here, and with the head just that yes, and over for that no, and slowly right back up. And again, right back down again. That yes, and over for that no, right back up again. Good, nice rotations this time. So just bring them back, we're going to go for 6. Keep the hips square as best you can. 4 more. For 3. 2 more. Last one. Okay, just bring the hands just in front of your knees, not pull them too much, and just bring that shoulder over and to the opposite. And again, each way. And 1 more. Around the world again, just nice and controlled for 2 each way. For 1 and for 2. Okay, let's just work out the hands after the push-up. So bring the palm down, bring the thumb towards you, and put the palm facing up, gently pull, not too tight. Same with the opposite, so like palm down, thumb towards me, and the opposite way. And we're going to finish with our 3 solid breaths. So massive well done. I hope that you get to do it. 30 minutes is all it took there just to complete. And I know it's tough, but it's that feeling. You'll never feel like showing up. So it's about taking that little bit of action, like I always say, and don't think for a second that I don't struggle to show up as well, and the motivation is not always there, but I always say there's never going to be a right time. So you're as well just to kind of bite the bullet, have the gear ready, put it on, go in and do it, and look at now I'm like a different person. I just feel brilliant, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope you do too. So if you can, please keep checking in with me. I say Monday's the check-in day because it just gives me that time to see do we need anything changed. If you're on a program like a 12-week program, it's a lifestyle that I'd like for you to see going forward. There's always changes happening from the inside out, but when we look at it, we want to change like our habits and forever. And like that, every single day is going to look different for all of us. It's a lifestyle that I want you to enjoy, that when you finish up, that you can go out for dinner and you can enjoy the little bit of what we fancy, and that our best is always enough, because we all lead individual lifestyles and we can only do what we can do. We're only one person, and you're doing absolutely great. So I will catch up with you all soon. I'll have another one next week, and then there'll be a little break. So I hope that you get to do it. If you do, I'd love to hear. Send me that little message. I try to keep it simple as best I can. Okay, chat to you all soon. Well done, you're doing awesome.